What is up, guys?
What is up, guys?
Alright, so there's... What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ryan Meyer's Expeditions. Today we have fan favorite Justin Lee.
How is it everybody's a fan favorite?
No, but
fan favorite Sam. Fan favorite.
I'm also a fan favorite.
Sam is
Favorite
I don't
is
know.
one of a kind. If you're a favorite, you're unique.
Oh.
A tree decided to fall on us.
Anyways, we've got Justin here today, but the real focus is gonna be Sam. We're trying to get her some fish. I'm gonna be filming her quite a bit. You guys know I love diving this side of the island. I mean, it's so special. The conditions look beautiful today. This is gonna be sick. It'll take you along.
Oh.
Oh, how flat it is. Wow. Check it out. All right, so what's really cool about this spot, Justin keeps telling us, is there's this Ulua cave. And Sam, where are you gonna shoot the Ulua?
In the head. Oh my God.
You've edited and watched how many of my Ulua stone shot videos now?
2.
I watched.
But how many times has she watched it? A lot. Don't screw this up.
I've watched so many spearfishing videos that now I look at a video and I'm like, oh, they should have shot it here instead, or oh, that was not.
Oh, he
ripped
waited
out
too
because
long.
of this.
Yeah. No, Sam's a
But
pro.
I'm I have no real life application. I'm a terrible shot.
No, you're gonna take our time. Remember that. The Ulua is gonna wanna come up to you, or it's gonna be cruising around minding its own business in the cave. You're gonna wait for the right pass, you're gonna be close to it, and you're gonna stone that thing, right?
Sure.
All right, guys, we'll see how this goes. What do you think? How cool is this?
I've never been diving over here, so I'm really excited.
How excited?
10. How do we get down?
Right here.
Wait.
Do you see that big ass rope? Going between the grass?
Yeah, I do.
So we're just gonna go like this. Right? Just gonna walk down. Right? And we're just gonna pull ourselves back up. So we're gonna go
Cool.
down
Cool.
that first pine tree, and then you grab the big rope
Okay.
and just do that with the big rope.
Cool.
But you got your shoes on.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Great.
Guys, you don't know this, but Sam is a little bit afraid of heights. All loaded up, got my backpack on. If I fall, it's because I was filming for you guys. So go and smash that like button so that I do not fall down the hill right now.
Because the likes are gonna save his life.
Pretty gnarly. Guys, I have significantly changed the amount of fish that I was planning on shooting. Trust the telephone cable that you're holding on to. Guys, this is literally some kind of electrical cable. Sam, how you feeling?
Really dumb.
Love you, babe.
I love you. Clearly.
Woo! Sammy, how was that?
It's okay. It was
You-
okay.
You're doing well. Check out these stairs, guys. Sam again, what would your father think?
He's not gonna watch this one.
You gonna do stairs? You gonna do rope?
I'm doing rope.
Okay.
I,
Just remember, hold on to the rope hard.
what are you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna do stairs.
I don't love the stairs.
Sammy, you're crushing it. Not so bad. Guys, it's a little bad. This is nuts. Look at this wall. Woo. Check this out, guys. You think this cow fell to its death down here? Look at that. Woo. Cliff is crazy. Water is gorgeous.
Suit up.
Going. Sam, I've seen you suit up before. I'm in no rush. All right, guys, we're all suited up. Justin's hopping in. Sammy's almost ready, and we will see you in the water.
Try not to cut yourself, but you're gonna shuck it. A couple pieces of limokoro.
Look at that.
Now I'm ready to dive.
So what was so cool about diving over here with Justin is that he knows these areas so well. And he kind of gave us the play-by-play before we even did our first dive. He swam us out there and he was like, guys, go down here, hide behind this ledge, crawl on up to the thing, and look super, super calm, and hopefully those Uluas will come out to you. So that's exactly what Sam is doing now. She's looking freaking awesome. She went down, hidden behind that ledge, and then crawled up in. Unfortunately, she's looking to the right instead of the left, which is impossible to know, except that Justin already knew this spot. So we never could have known this, but she's looking to the right, and then this Ulua pops out of the cave right here. There it is. And then ducks out of the cave and goes straight down, and I'm tapping on her trying to let her know. It was kind of a wild little scenario there, and she never even saw it. She keeps looking in the cave. Unfortunately, that was the only one home, and we never saw him again. The Ulua came by, went like a foot from your head, but you were looking this way, and it was like this way.
A big one?
And then it went straight down through the hole at the bottom.
How big?
Small one. It would have been perfect.
Connects to that cave that you
The
come
hole,
in.
yeah, I figured that.
So that overhang, if you go on the outside of the overhang and come in along the bottom, there's a big rock. Sit on top of that rock. He should come check you out that way.
Yeah, he's not spooked. He just came right past, chilling.
I tried to stay calm.
He was within like 12 inches of your face. The GoPro picked it up. It was gonna be awesome. I was like, tap, 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 tap. And then like he just came past us and you looked that way and you were like, sweet, okay, take your time. This is a little bit deeper. So what was really incredible was how many of these kind of Ulua houses Justin had right here off of this one point. So he took us down there, we checked out another one. This one had a beautiful skylight, but unfortunately, nothing was home at this one.
So you gotta start on the outside and then crawl in and just slowly peek in. And if there's an Ulua inside of it, it's gonna be high off the ground and it'll basically probably come charge to you. There's also usually, this is the Mu house usually as well. And I shot a couple of big red ones in here.
There you go, babe.
Okay.
This is you. This is a Justin Lee expedition. So on this next house we had, Sam went down. She was mostly doing everything right, crawling around from the side of the hole so she didn't spook anything. But she was a little high up, you know, and that's what caused her to kind of use this hand motion, which I do not recommend. I find it kind of aggressive, kind of scares everything. This guy came in. I don't think she knew what it was. I think she thought it was an omilu. And we kind of see these all the time, and she kind of passed on it. It was no big deal. And it kind of came back for another pass. She decided to take a shot. Unfortunately, we think the safety was kind of stuck on our gun, and she kind of missed it. And then we decided it was a blackjack, which is kind of strange because I've never seen one out here in Kona in my entire life. And Justin said he's only ever shot 2. I said your target panic's worse than mine.
You got stuck.
What happened?
The trigger was stuck.
Oh, maybe the safety or something. I don't even know what it was.
There's a small little.
No, it was like a blackjack.
A blackjack with a big head?
Yeah.
Ah, how big?
I mean, not huge. She passed on it the first one, and then it came back.
How big? 10 pounds?
No.
5.
Yeah. Blackjack, though. I didn't know you guys even had them here. So we had already kind of put Sam on a couple caves here and didn't have anything to show for it. Now we're in the afternoon, so we kind of were a little low on time and kind of feeling the pressure. So I pointed out one of these big joes that you kind of only find over here on the Hamakua Coast. Unfortunately, Sam goes down and she's kind of pointing the wrong way. And I wanted her to kind of be pointing out towards deeper water, towards where that big pile of fish is, you can see. So she did a big movement here and kind of managed to get herself turned around, pointed in the right direction. I do not recommend these big hand movements, but it worked out for her this time. She manages to get up, get over a boulder, and line up on one of those massive joes. And she took a shot, and I didn't really know what happened. I don't know if she had the fish or what, but I was pleasantly surprised to come up and see another great headshot by Sam into a massive Joe Lewis.
It's fat.
That was a monster Joe, babe. That's it done. So there were kind of like an unusual amount of Mu around today. You know, I dive the Hamakua Coast, fairly often, and I don't see a lot of Mu. And today, for whatever reason, they just seemed to kind of be out and about, and we really, really wanted to get Sam one. So I went down, I was filming, and you see I kind of completely screwed up here. The cameraman should be behind the diver, not in front of the diver, because those fish kind of have that certain amount of space that they want to come close to. You know, they only want to come within a certain range. And if I'm in front, then that's an extra distance that they're going to be staying away from the hunter or Sam. So anyways, we kind of were down there, and it wasn't really perfect, but you can see all the life down there. I mean, this Hamakua Coast is just alive. Those couple goats went past. This big uhu is over here just feeding kind of to my right. And I rotate with Sam to kind of see what she sees, and there is that Mu posted up. She does a kind of a lunge for it, and we do that a lot out here where you kind of lunge for it, and if you can get it, take a shot. If not, no worries, move away. So I don't know why, but for some reason I never managed to get Justin on camera shooting a moo. And the dude shoots enough moo that this should not be this hard. Regardless, he shot this moo here. It was pretty sick. He had a mediocre shot in it, but sometimes mediocre shots land fish. So one of the things that I think Sam has absolutely mastered is while you're diving one up, one down, a lot of times we're in depths of water that are just a little bit outside of her comfort zone. However, she still takes her turn and does a dive. She has no intention of going to the bottom. She has no intention of shooting a fish, but she's simply stretching out the lungs. She's simply practicing. And that's something that I think a lot of people could learn from. Go out with those people that are a little bit better than you and understand that yes, you may not be able to go to the bottom at all times. You may not be in your comfort zone of depth, and you don't have to go to the bottom. Go out, do a dive, stretch out, and practice. So the kumu is kind of like the fish of fish over here. And for whatever reason, Justin stumbled upon a monster and didn't shoot it. He called Sam over and he was like, hey Sam, I saw this monster kumu go into this cave. So we all three of us went down together, which in hindsight may have been too many people to go down and hope for this kumu to behave naturally and come out of the cave and look at Sam. Unfortunately, we got down there and we never saw him again, but that is kind of how you know Justin is a pretty epic friend. So at this point it was kind of getting late in the afternoon and we did not have a lot of fish. You know, Sam had that one Joe, but in reality we didn't have much, so I grabbed the gun and I was like, it's my turn. We were also out of the end of that pinnacle, and at the end of these pinnacles, a lot of times it could be the uku grounds, and that's kind of what I was looking for here. You know, this massive Moana Kali comes in, there's a couple moo around, there's big uhus, there's a lot of action, but I'm really, really looking for that uku. And I know that they should be there, and if I go down and I do everything right, that hopefully they'll appear. Unfortunately, you can see all this life. There's another Moana Kali right there. This big one sat right in front of me and just begging to be shot. But after a couple of my head turns back and forth, I'm probably at least 100 feet here. I decided, you know what, it's time to go up and I might as well take this Moana Kali here with me. It's always nice to dive with Justin and Sam because on the way up, I know that they've got my back. Justin came down to meet me to see what I shot, to see if I might need a little bit of help, and then Sam is right there waiting on the surface.
The world champion shoots better than this guy.
Well, she's the world champion. She better.
That's perfect to person eating size, not your giant one that you devoured by yourself.
I ate that entire one by myself last night.
Look at this dive. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my fish list is complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who shot everything? Look at this fridge. Fishes galore. How many fishes can one freezer hold? Looking around here you think, sure. She shot everything. I've shot Munus and ukus aplenty. I've shot peacock groupers galore. You want Moana Kalis? I've shot 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want Mu.
Sammy!
That's even fair.
Huh?
I didn't even have to do anything.
That was amazing.
What?
That was amazing. That's bigger than Justin's.
What the fuck?
Sammy! So freaking cool!
Very nice.
That's a proper move.
I don't want to lose him.
So Justin had a moo, now Sam had a moo, and I wasn't about to be showed up. So I grabbed Sam's moo and I wanted to test out this technique that's pretty cool. I've done it actually once before and it was successful actually. I actually got my second moo ever by doing this with my first moo. So I took Sam's and I went down to the bottom, and the whole theory here is that it's called puppeting. And you take the one smaller moo or whatever you've got and you kind of use it to cover up your eyes and also look like that Mu is feeding. Now the theory is that those other Mu that are around will get curious and kind of come over to you. It didn't work out for me here, but I thought it looked pretty sick on camera. You can see that Mu just there, kind of feeding. If I was another Mu, I would come over and I would check it out. So Justin had a Mu, Sam had a Mu, and I only had one Moana Kali. And I had Justin's gun in my hand because Sam was kind of tied up dealing with mine. So I decided, you know what, let me go test out this gun. So I went down to the bottom and there was a handful of Mu kind of around. And you can see here I don't get a great hiding spot. I'm kind of elevated a little bit more than I would like to be. But what's kind of cool about being out here at sunset on this windward coast is that the fish will give you kind of a little bit of leeway. And I kind of looked around, I kind of wanted to see what's happening, and then I hid. I remember Justin told me this trick a while ago about if you see the Mu, let the Mu see you, and then disappear. Theory being, maybe that Mu will come over to see where you went, what you're doing, maybe you're feeding, maybe you're a big predator that's down there storing up some food for the Mu, whatever it is. So I decided to tuck down, hide, see what was happening, and then eventually I was gonna pop up and see if that Mu was right there. Unfortunately, didn't work. When the time I kind of popped up here and looked around, he just wasn't there. And I decided maybe I'll try and crawl over to him. I mean, it worked for Sam's Mu, why shouldn't it work for mine? So I could see this Mu kind of off here in the distance, and I decided to use the aguado technique to kind of crawl over and see if I could close that gap. Now, this never usually works for me, but on this coast at sunset, I gotta go up anyways. It's kind of worth a try. I don't know why, but this Mu stopped right here and kind of gave me that broadside, and so I take the shot. I clipped him just a little bit low and unfortunately tore him off.
What a freaking dive. Sam with her first Mu ever.
You guys don't know how hard I worked to make this a happy cat. But
How hard he worked?
how hard
How hard he worked, or how his good friend Justin helped.
Justin literally came over. The kumu is like the fish out here, like especially like a big giant one. Justin, hey, I got a big kumu. Had a huge kumu in a hole. Called Sam over. Of course it left. Probably should have shot it in hindsight, but that's a pretty damn good friend right there.
I might be the only person in the world who's ever had Justin and Ryan underwater in one cave with me trying to point fish out. Like, I might be the only person who's ever had that experience.
We think it was a blackjack that Sam missed. We're not sure. We're gonna go look at the footage.
I just don't think it's fair to say that I missed it.
You missed it. Sam thinks that I had the safety on a little bit. We're really not sure. We're gonna go look at the footage, but I think I gave Sam in the night my target panic.
We're gonna review the tapes.
We're gonna go get all of our stuff back up that mountain and go eat some fish.
What do you have to say for yourself, Sam and Graham?
Look at my Mu. I'm so excited. It's like a good size Mu. I've seen Ryan shoot Mu half this size like 100 times.
That is very true.
We've had a lot of like steamed whole fish lately, so I think what we're gonna do instead of eating him whole is we're gonna pull the fillets off of him and we're gonna try like a coconut crusted fish. But first, I'm gonna have Ryan fillet it up.
Just take him and BAM! Check that out.
This recipe actually seems really easy. There's very few ingredients. It calls for honey, lime, shredded coconut, panko, and an egg, and salt and pepper, and your fish of choice. We're going to melt our honey. You're just gonna use 1 tablespoon. Melt it in the microwave with a little bit of water. I don't have a microwave. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
This is an old-fashioned microwave. Guys, if you live in Hawaii and you do not give your chick a plumeria every single day, you're doing it wrong.
Look at this! All you need is good old-fashioned ingenuity. So for the breading, we're gonna do a 50-50 mixture of coconut, shredded coconut, and panko. I'm going to actually chop up the shredded coconut a little bit more in the magic bullet.
Cooking with Sam and Graham. You guys have seen me before tell you guys how she cooks. She puts some here, and then she puts some over there, and then she puts some here, and then some goes over there.
It just wouldn't be fun otherwise. Success! That looks great. For the mixture, it's just 50-50. So I did a cup of...
More mess making. I'm shocked.
got tempura batter mix, Ryan, not tempura flakes.
No, I didn't. Looks the same.
Ryan!
No, listen. We can fix this. Look at this. We've got half a cup. We'll take half a cup, and it'll be exactly the same recipe as before. There's half, and it's perfect. All right, guys. I had a small oopsie there, but Sam is gonna salvage this. Worst case scenario, we don't do 2 of the chunks of fish, and we eat them later.
Don't give me silver linings. I used 2 eggs, so we're using 1 full lime instead of half a lime like the recipe calls for. I also increased my amount of honey because we added another egg.
So the
just to get the ratios right. Well, we're gonna put the honey in here now. So we've mixed the lime juice, the egg, and now the honey.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is cool. I've never done anything like this. Now we're gonna dry our fillets, and we're gonna salt and pepper each side. Okay, the oven is preheated, so we're gonna throw these guys in. They shouldn't need more than 20 minutes, but since they're so small, I'm gonna check them in 10. I like to eat my fish with a little bit of something to give it some extra flavor. So we are gonna make a quick mango salsa to go on top. The salsa is really easy. I'm using mango, bell pepper, I'm using a shallot just because I had it in the fridge, lime, and cilantro. So I'm taking these guys out. They're not totally browned, but the recipe doesn't make it seem like they're supposed to be.
Oh my gosh.
They look great. I know they're cooked. Fish is perfectly cooked. This is my mu!
This is your mu. Is it magic?
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be fried.
Do you just taste mango?
Yeah, no. I put too much veggies on mine. It's freaking good. Next time it gets fried. Back off.
Take a bite without the mango. Do you taste coconut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like super light. Exactly like you were saying. Like it doesn't have, but also like I like that part of like the fried. I like that big deep crunch. And now you just feel like you're gonna die after you eat a lot of it. Sam, it's freaking good though.
This fish is so flaky and delicious. It was the perfect fish for this recipe. And there's something so special to me about eating something that you caught. It just makes you feel good.
Not to mention your first mu.
Yay!
Sam has seen so many mu. We dive a lot.
They laugh at me and they swim away.
They laugh and swim away.
I will make this again. You guys, thank you so much for watching. It was really, really special to be able to dive with Ryan and Justin and have them kind of guide me and help me out so much.
Go try this one at home. Definitely, this one's a winner. Super simple, fry it. We'll put the recipe down below. Give this one a try. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Ryan Meyer's Expeditions.